Sometimes the greatest victories are won in silence, and the richest hearts are found in the humblest hands. In a valley where golden wheat danced with the morning breeze, there lived a farmer whose hands knew every grain of soil. His field stretched modest and green, kissed by the same sun that blessed his neighbors' grander estates. While others boasted of their harvests in the village square, he worked quietly, his weathered face telling stories only the earth could understand. For years, the farmer watched as his neighbors displayed their wealth like peacocks showing their feathers. They built tall fences to showcase their abundant crops, hired town criers to announce their profits, and wore fine clothes to market day. Their laughter echoed through the village as they counted coins and compared fortunes. The farmer's heart grew heavy with each passing season. His own harvest was good, sometimes even better than theirs, but he kept it simple, stored it quietly, and shared it generously with those who had little. Yet doubt crept into his mind like morning mist. Am I falling behind? He wondered, staring at his calloused hands. Should I not celebrate my blessings? Should I not let the world see what I've achieved? Night after night, he lay awake, torn between his quiet nature and the loud world around him. One autumn evening, as golden leaves whispered secrets to the wind, an old woman appeared at his gate. Her clothes were patched but clean, her eyes bright as stars. "Kind farmer," she said, "I've walked far and seen much. May I rest here tonight?" Without hesitation, he welcomed her in, shared his simple meal, and gave her his warmest blanket. As they sat by the fire, she spoke softly. "I have passed through many villages, and I have seen many farmers. Some build monuments to their success, shouting their worth to the sky. But you," she paused, her eyes twinkling, "you remind me of the deepest rivers." "The deepest rivers?" he asked. "Yes," she smiled. "The deepest rivers run silent. They nourish everything they touch without making a sound. The shallow streams make all the noise, rushing over stones, announcing their presence. But which one gives life to the forest?" The next morning, the old woman was gone, but her words remained like seeds planted in fertile soil. The farmer began to see his quiet ways not as weakness, but as strength. When his neighbors boasted of their yields, he simply smiled and listened. When they asked why he didn't join their competitions and displays, he would say, "The soil teaches me that the strongest roots grow in darkness." He continued his work with renewed purpose. He helped his struggling neighbors without fanfare, shared his knowledge without expecting credit, and celebrated his successes in the quiet moments, watching the sunrise paint his fields gold, feeling the satisfaction of soil well tended, hearing the grateful whispers of families he'd fed. Years passed like seasons flowing into one another. The boastful farmers found that their loud proclamations attracted envy, theft, and false friends who disappeared when fortunes turned. Some lost their land to debt incurred from trying to outshine others. But the quiet farmer's life grew richer in ways that couldn't be counted. His children learned integrity from his example. His neighbors sought his counsel in troubled times. His name was spoken with genuine respect, not because he demanded it, but because he had earned it through countless quiet acts of goodness. His fields remained fertile, his harvests abundant, and his heart at peace. He had discovered that true success isn't measured by the applause of crowds, but by the contentment that comes from living with purpose and humility. The mightiest mountains speak only in echoes. The wisest souls let their actions be their voice. For in this world of endless noise and show, the greatest strength is found in those who know that real success blooms quietly in the garden of a grateful heart. Perhaps today, dear friend, you too can choose the path of the deep river, nourishing all you touch, flowing with quiet power, letting your life speak louder than your words ever could.